How's it? Today is Friday, March 18th, and I am going to my openers today. I am wearing a singlet. Um, yeah, there's not much to say here. My openers for this meet are 95 and 125, or that is what I've been telling myself for a few weeks now. I think this is what Steve has wanted me to do for a bit. That is 5 kilos up on both of the lifts from last year, right? Because last year I ended up doing 90, 120, so I went 90, 95, 100, and then 120, 125, 130 for a 6 for 6 and a PR total of 230. I have since bested that PR total in December. I think it was Christmas Eve. Must have been Christmas Eve because Christmas the gym was not open. But I am working today to have more deliberate warm up than I normally do. I think as far as snatches go, my warm ups are pretty deliberate on snatch, but I usually neglect clean and jerk warm ups. So today I am doing. Oh, Audie just showed up there. I am doing um, bar warm up, like not the snatch itself, like my bar movement warm up. Then 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then openers for 3 singles. So that will be about 10 rep or 10 sets of snatches themselves. Um, it didn't go very well. I missed my first snatch, and did I miss my first one? I missed one of them. Regardless, what it is, missing your opener on a day where you're only supposed to hit your opener does not feel good. It feels like I may need to re-examine what I'm doing and kind of take a step back and make sure that everything is okay before I can really do anything. And even this 90 here wasn't very clean, wasn't very solid. But um, yeah, you could see it. You could see it in my face. Just not very happy whatsoever. Um, but yeah, here is my opener. First attempt at 95, and again, I do believe I do miss this. After this, I end up making 3 of them, and I texted Steve, and he was saying just go to for a clean jerk, just do a few good ones. Yeah, I am very very upset here, but I was able to have mental fortitude to kind of come back and make the rest of them. Like, I'm disappointed here, like straight up. But yeah, I texted Steve, and he was saying just go up to 125 for 1 or 2 good ones, and then move on. It doesn't. I don't need to drill 3 of them at that weight. But yeah, I think that was a good call from him. I mean, yeah, I do trust him, so yeah, it is what it is. I think one thing that really threw me off is that I totally forgot what it was like to snatch without straps, which is the most bullshit excuse I'll probably make for myself. Because I always snatch with straps. I don't not snatch with straps. Like in training, I always use straps. And today was the first day I didn't use straps in, I don't know, since probably late last year around this time when I was prepping for last year's meet. Like actually, that is probably the last time I did not use straps. And that's a bad excuse, you know. Like I know that I'm not allowed to use straps on the platform, and I know what it's like to lift without straps. I honestly think that I am a little bit better with just a hook grip and those straps, but it Felt a little bit jarring. Maybe that was the reason why I missed. I don't think it is, but it did happen, and independent of it happening, I also thought it was weird to snatch with no straps, if that makes any sense. As far as clean and jerk warm ups go, I'm a lot more deliberate about it today. Just trying to go bar 60, 80, 100, 10, then 20, and then 25. So those are my ideal warm ups for the meet next week Sunday. Here's 110 here. I think this was probably one of the better jerks I did. Yeah, feels very solid. Here's 120. I think I'm fairly inconsistent with the clean itself, and so kind of figuring out where I am in space, where I'm starting, all of these things are contributing to strange clean technique here. You can see here that start from here and the start from the 120 are completely different. I do a dynamic start here, and then I do a just like static pull from the ground on the 120, and yeah. He said one or two good reps, so that one was fucking god awful. So I reattempted. This one's a little bit better, not by much, but a little bit. So yeah, the clean is a little bit better. Jerk is gonna be much better. But I don't know. There was a time when I could do 130 for 5 singles with no problem. Today's not that, and this part of my training cycle's not that either. This 125 feels like it's the world. It's also really important to remember that last week I couldn't even clean whatever it was. I think it was probably 130. I couldn't even get that on my shoulders last week. So having these thoughts in my head, it's like, oh, am I gonna actually be able to put up decent numbers at the meet? I don't know. I really don't know. Like 125 was stupid hard today. And then I was actually gonna go for a heavy set of one here, higher than 140, but that 140 was just impossibly difficult, exceedingly difficult. And so I was like, you know what, that's it. That's all I can do today. And then I just moved on. My pull-ups, my GHT sit-ups. Yeah, so I am still overweight. I probably weigh like 170-ish or so right now. Maybe 172, 173, around there. I'm gonna water cut. So starting on Monday, I will be doing Alex's protocol. I should make weight, no problem. I could probably, if I do a really strict water cut, I could probably lose like 16 pounds. So I'm not worried about it at all. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.